All right, you guys, this is your boy Becca Joe with another one. Let's get down to business as we're going to talk about one Tucker Carlson, right? Now, this bastard caused a stir a few days ago about some comments regarding pregnant women in the military. And I'm not going to play the clip because the clip is not even worth it's not even worth playing or whatnot because his comment was outlandish and it was out of bounds and it was flat out disgusting. But he picked a hell of a time to bash pregnant women for crying out loud during Women's History Month. Right? So these misogynist comments, yeah, they're meeting with severe backlash, but it's unlikely this gonna come out with any kind of punishment for Tucker Carlson. Now, when this dude ran his mouth about pregnant women in the military, this comes from a guy that was on Dancing with the Stars, right? So these same pregnant women that's out here defending his trifling ass so that way he can be on goddamn Dancing with the Stars, right? His non-dancing, non-uncoordinated self could spot all that nonsense he does on a nightly basis. What's up, Stephanie? Salute Stephanie Dews in the building this morning. On a late Saturday night, however you want to call it. This dude is disgusting. But there's a work here. And I want everybody to know what the work is, right? Because this is exactly what he's paid to do. This is why Fox News has not came out and suspended him yet. So the play is this. There's $1.9 trillion COVID-19 package that got signed by Joe Biden a few days ago, right? What Tucker Carlson said was by design, okay? His job was to get everybody. Let me put it this way. His job was to deflect from the main story, which is the COVID-19 package that was signed, and to talk about him and his misogynist comment. And for the most part, it worked. He caused quite a stir when he made that misogynist comment. Now, this comes from a guy that has never served a day in the military. I don't even think he went to Boy Scouts for crying out loud. But this is the dude that's going to run his mouth about women in the military. What's up, Arkees Ross? Salute to you. For real. That's why no sponsors has left Tucker Carlson. Fox News has not suspended him. And all we got was severe blowback by the military. And you got all kinds of military service members, men and women, coming out and dressing this dude down, and deservedly so. Tucker Carlson needs a swift kick in the nuts. And I do not like that dude, not one bit. He is a white extremist defender. That's what he is. He's nothing but a goddamn white extremist defender. Right? Talk about cooking up conspiracy theories. This dude is the epitome of a goddamn conspiracy theorist. He comes on TV, spouts out these talking points to deflect from the real issue at hand. That's what he does. I mean, this dude is just flat out disgusting. I can't stand this motherfucker, man. How this motherfucker got a TV gig is beyond me. Why is this dude on TV is beyond me. I mean, Jesus Christ Almighty, man. What the devil will possess him to talk about pregnant women, like pregnant women, this stuff. And then he told a lie. When he was on TV, he told a flat out lie. But then again, hey, when you never served a day in the military, you're gonna make ignorant comments. You're gonna say ignorant shit. And this is the ignorant shit that he said. Now, in that diatribe, he was talking about how pregnant women are in wars and all that. First of all, ain't no pregnant women gonna be in a fucking war. Because the minute you're pregnant, they take you out of the situation. If you're deployed, look, when I was deployed, we had women that got pregnant and they got taken off the ship. They're taken off the ship and then taken to they get placed on light limited duty for however long, and then they get paternity leave after they have the baby. So what Tucker Carlson said on TV the other night was a lie. But then again, how would he know? He never did a day in the military. The ignorant fuck. For real. This dude gets on my nerves, man. Dude, see, but this is the hypocrisy of the media and all that, right? They're gonna sit up here and talk about cancel culture and there's too much misinformation in the in the media here, and then here he come, he already spouting out that nonsense. Man, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Always got to be some goddamn troll that come in here. Yeah, that troll on my Periscope. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, he don't even know what a special request chat is, and yeah, he over there talking about. See, but that's what they do. That's what they do. They go ignorant. They get ignorant, and then a lot of people who don't know, they go along with this lie. They go along with this scam. And there's another scam I'm gonna talk about here later on when it comes to Meghan Markle. But that's another like I said, that's another subject. We're gonna get right back here with Tucker Carlson. Because Tucker Carlson is disgusting, useless hack. And then he's gonna double down on this. He's gonna double down on the buffoonery. Instead of coming out and saying that, oh man, I really made a mistake and talking about women and pregnant women and the contribution that pregnant women has made to the military, you know, and they're one of the reasons why the military is as successful as it is, whether it be in the Air Force, the Army, Navy, Marine Corps, Coast Guard, it doesn't matter. They have just as much of an impact as the male counterparts. Hell, one can make a case of women doing more than some of their male counterparts. So he know what he doing. Tucker Carlson know exactly what he's doing, and for that, he needs a swift kick in his nuts. But see, this the thing, right? When you got protection, right? When you're making the network, because see, this, you know why? You know another reason why Fox News not doing nothing with Tucker Carlson? He's their #1 rated journalist. He makes them a lot of money. So of course, when you're making the network you're working for a lot of money and you have a lot of sponsorships behind you, he's going to get the protection. He's going to get the protection. He has the complexion for the protection. Why do you think that Fox News hasn't put out a statement yet about his derogatory comments towards women in the military? He hasn't apologized for it. Fox News has not put out a statement about it. Think about it. Normally, statements like these, like this, would have came with some kind of repercussion, whether it been or he gets suspended for a week, and then they come out with saying that, well, you know, this was a planned vacation. The same thing they did with Laura Ingraham when she told LeBron James to shut up and dribble, right? Remember that Desperate Housewives reject come out, made that statement, met with significant blowback. She ended up losing a few sponsors and all that. And then they tried to make it out this, well, you know, she had a planned vacation around this time. Yeah, it just so happened that a couple days after she made that racist comment about LeBron James telling him to shut up and dribble, all of a sudden, that's around the time she was getting ready to have a vacation. The fuck out of here. He ain't nothing but a goddamn coward, man. But see, this is what they do. They have the security, they have the protection that will enable him to go out there and say the dumb shit they do. It's no different than what goddamn Jared Kushner would do when he was, you know, part of Trump's cabinet. He would sit behind. He would have all the security. He would have all these barriers, and he would just go. He would just go to town talking shit about the same people that is a major threat to him. Cause see, when you're in the White House, you can talk all that shit that you're talking, but you wouldn't dare take your ass to Southeast DC saying that same shit. And the same thing with Tucker Carlson. He wouldn't dare take his ass on any base, whether it be a Navy base or Army base, a Marine Corps base. He wouldn't dare take his ass on base and say the shit that he's saying. What's up, Marco Hinton? Salute to you, homie. Yeah, man, this shit don't make no sense when it comes to the sucker, man. He ain't nothing but a goddamn sucker. He ain't nothing but a bitch. He ain't nothing but a goddamn hoe, slut, and a punk ass bitch. But here he go on TV running the mouth. He running his mouth. Makes no goddamn sense. And you wonder why a lot of people don't watch TV anymore. You wonder why a lot because factual journalism got replaced with opinionated talking heads like this dude. That's the main reason why a lot of people don't watch the news anymore. We literally taking journalism out of TV because you don't get shown what you're supposed to see. You get shown what they want you to see. And yes, while cameras don't lie, well, the way they view things from an angle, it can mislead you. When you get highly opinionated talking heads like this dude on TV, he can mislead you. He can redirect. That's his main job. That's his main focus. Is to redirect and steer the conversation and have people talking about him and the bullshit that he says. Not about the $1.9 trillion COVID-19 relief package, not about, the glaring hypocrisy in the GOP. They continue to dig in their heels and put their foot in their mouths every freaking chance they get. Let's not talk about the fact that no GOP member, not one, voted for the COVID-19 relief package. Nobody in the House, nobody in the Senate. Not one GOP member voted for that COVID-19 relief package, right? Let's not talk about how Ted Cruz could take his ass to Cancun, Mexico, right? In the middle of a extreme snowstorm or winter storm that left thousands of people without power, or millions of people without power in that matter, and hundreds of people dead in the wake of that disastrous storm. Yeah, let's not talk about none of that, right? Let's go ahead and fan the flames of dissension and talk about pregnant women in the military. Like what? Like they did. Like pregnant women did something to him. But like I said before, nothing's going to come out of this, right? Nothing's going to come out of this. All we're going to get is a severe blowback, right? And and his lack of credibility gets further exposed, and he's not going to get suspended. He's not going to lose sponsorships. Come Monday, it's going to be business as usual, even after all the doubling down on stupid that he did the other night. Same thing about these goddamn all these people that he's protecting in Congress, right? They are here blatantly committing crimes in front of us. And anything gonna happen to them? No. But I couldn't do the same thing they were doing. But yet you got people talking about there's no such thing as racism in America, right? You got Tucker Carlson running around here. There's no systemic racism in America. Well, if you can't see it, then how the fuck you can sit up there and say that when you don't see it, when it's blatantly obvious? But see, when you're on the inside looking out, it's kind of hard to see the people that's on the outside looking in. So of course he's going to say, well, there's no such thing as racism in America, right? This racist, xenophobia, misogynist, useless hack that fumigates our airwaves every given fucking night. Yeah, that bastard. The only thing I got to say to Tucker Carlson industry, get fucked with a pogo stick. Well, duh. I mean, that should go without saying. But that motherfucker know what he doing. But yeah, tell me what you guys think about old Tucker Carlson, old piece of shit bitch. This your boy. Scream at me. Hurt.